What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. To all my current subscribers, thank you for your continued support, especially as I try to expand the types of videos I make on my page. If you haven't seen the video I made for you specifically, hop over to my homepage real quick. It's about 2 minutes. It'll tell you what I'm trying to do. If you're new to my page, what I do here at SJA Adventure and Reviews is I buy products that are often recommended by my subscribers that they want reviews on, and then I take them out into the field, go on adventures with them, use them in a whole bunch of different ways, do some testing on them, and then I'll make a video, whether with it in the field or a tabletop one like this today, and basically go through the tech specs of the product, how much it costs, etc., and if I would recommend it and for what use I would recommend it for. So I'm actually really excited about this one today. It's something I've had on my radar for a little over a year now. It actually goes back to the very first video I made on YouTube, the Aberla Stock jackknife review. Someone commented that the jackknife looked like a ripoff of this bag, the Nomadic Research Raid Pack. So I have been saving up for this bad boy because he is expensive, but we'll talk about if the price is worth it here in a little bit. But this is Nomadic Research's homepage. As of right now, they're not a very well-known company. Hopefully this product can make it out and they can catch some more traction in the market. And maybe this video might even help them do that. But their homepage is actually showing the exact bag that I do have. I'll pull mine out here in a second when I get down to my personal review of it. But let's look at what bags and packs they have and some pricing. So the HD Heavy Duty Raid Pack 2.0 in Ranger Green, like I mentioned, is the one that I do own at $329. That's a steep price, especially for a brand you may not be familiar with that doesn't have many reviews on it. And then the Raid Pack 2.0, the main difference between the Raid Pack versus the HD is that the heavy duty version has reinforced Kevlar and a bit more durable waterproof lining on it. So other accessories that they have to complement their bags are packing bags and a laptop sleeve, rifle mag sleeves, admin organizers, and weapon sleeves. Of all of these, I did order my backpack with the packing bags, the weapon sleeve, and the admin organizer because I do plan on using my bag for military and personal travel. And this weapon sleeve absolutely doubles as a laptop sleeve. And since it velcros into the bag itself and then the admin organizer velcros onto the sleeve, it just makes for a nice little system. I'll talk about that in a second. So let's get into the details of the HD Raid Pack 2.0. Again, price of $329. You have some nice visuals and pictures throughout their description, but basically what they say it's made out of is heavy duty American made, which is awesome. Waterproof Dimension Poly X Pack 50 with a bonded 500D Cordura face fabric and Kevlar reinforcement. That's a mouthful. Basically what this means is the bag is absolutely bomb proof. This is one of the most rugged bags I have gotten my hands on, and it feels rugged, it feels stable. And I feel like I could literally drag this thing across the mountain and it would be fun on the other side. So it shows you their dimensions here. It's a 28-liter day bag, basically, and it does pack to the equivalent of being a 28-liter. And like I mentioned, man, they're just, this bag does not have many reviews on it out there right now, which is why I'm glad I'm getting to do this one. They only have one review on their website as of right now. So let's switch over to a different screen and I will talk about the bag I actually have and get into some of the details of how I've used it and what I do and I don't like about it. All right, so here's the bag I've had for about 2 months now and I've been able to put through some really basic day-to-day use. I have not really put it through the ringer in terms of complete durability. I'll be able to get to that at a later date though. But if you do get one of these bags, the first thing you'll notice, it's got some heft to it. And it's not a bad amount of heft, it just makes you feel like it could withstand just about anything. And based on that fabric review we just went over, it probably can go through just about anything. So let's start on the back face part of the pack first. It has a little Velcro Nomadic Research logo. And then you have a stretchy pocket, which has been very useful to be able to stuff some light layers into. Anything you just want quick access to. Maybe you're going for a hike and you can throw some snacks and water in there. That's a great spot for that. It's cool that they have stretchable side pockets for water bottles, and these actually have one feature that just shows you the quality of engineering that has gone into this bag, that the edge of these little slide pockets have an elastic band, but instead of just having that band sticking out, they actually have it on the inside to give a nice clean look. Also, that inner lip helps a water bottle stay in, and it kind of catches it so it prevents it from falling out. So that's a really nice small feature that really talks about like how well this bag is designed. You have two buckling side clips. If you need to hold anything onto the side of there, like any kind of potential tent poles or any extended long equipment that you're carrying with you, like a tripod or something like that, you should be able to keep those stable. Then you have some really simple skinny molly sections. You can throw on a carabiner or some paracord in between there. Would be a good spot for that. The opposite side is exactly the same, although note that there's only one access zipper for that expandable pocket. And then this is where we talk about the straps. Shoulder straps have a really high density foam in them. I have found it to be comfortable. When I first pulled this out of the box when I got it, they kind of seemed blocky, kind of like edged off and not very well refined, but they're 100% functional, and I prefer them to be functional than aesthetic, if anything. And then coming down into the quick detached straps, there's just a little elastic cover that covers up the buckles. So if you need to dump this bag in a hurry, you can just undo those snaps and be off doing whatever you need to be doing. And then other than that, it's a standard pull tab tightening system. The back panel has two sections, a lower lumbar and then a main backpack area. And the foam feels just about the same as the shoulder straps do, which has been nice. It's been comfortable enough. I haven't had anything bad to say about it, but nothing remarkable about breathability or anything like that. It does its job just fine as of right now. And the cool thing is with these suspension straps, you can tighten this bag up and have it ride higher on your back if you have a heavy load in it. And there's a Velcro section behind the back strap, so you can actually adjust how high or low the bag sits on your back and basically customize it to your frame. This is where we get into the little secret side compartment here. So this bag is designed as an everyday carry system where they have two quick access zippers, which accesses this little slide section in the back that has hook and loop on one side, and then it's just smooth nylon and Kevlar on the opposite. So you'd be able to Velcro in any kind of holster, spare magazine holders, maybe even a skinny first aid kit and tourniquet in there. And no one that picks this bag up would know the better because it's pretty well hidden by these two little pull tabs. And you can kind of tuck those away so they're not very obvious. So that was one of the main reasons I wanted to get this bag. I wanted to have a low-key EDC bag for my sidearm. On the front, we have a little organization pocket. You know I love organization pockets, and the great thing about this one is even within the pocket, it has another mesh zippered internal pocket, using that for throwing your wallet, keys, pocket knife, flashlight, all that kind of stuff, and then being able to put in like sunglasses or a pair of goggles or snacks or anything like that in the main compartment. I found this outside pocket to be very well appropriately sized, and you can fit quite a bit of stuff in there actually, so that's a very nice feature. Getting into the main compartment here, these YKK zippers, they are durable. They are beefy, but they glide really well. And you can either have the zippers just go down until you hit these little buckle straps, or if you wanted to undo those buckle straps for demo purposes here, you could really pull this bag all the way open. So that's a very good design, being able to have a partial open or a full clamshell. So let's start with the back panel. As you can see, I have the weapon sleeve insert and the admin organizer. and those will just Velcro into the back panel of this pack. It makes it awesome because it's totally modular. You can customize it to however you want it to be used. And the weapon sleeve itself has a rubberized bottom, so if you do put a barrel into this sleeve, you won't blow out the bottom of a soft fabric shell like this, like other bags might do. And then on the outside of the sleeve, you have more Velcro, and that's where I have a little admin pocket where you have a zippered stretchable section here that you can stuff some charging cables or a phone charger into. And then you have a series of inserts where you can fit things like pocket knives here, flashlight, pens, and then you have 2 wider pockets so you could be able to fit a passport, some IDs, and things like that. Other than the Velcro in the main compartment, that's all that is on this back side with a Velcro hang loop. So if you wanted to put a camelback or something in there, you could. And then there is a routing for either an antenna or for a camel bladder hose out of the top there. And one of my favorite things about this pack so far has been the internal organization with these 2 pockets. They're oversized, overbuilt, big zippered mesh pockets that you can easily see into. And this bottom one has a little bit more space built into it. So this is where I like to keep a first aid kit. And you can kind of keep that weight lower in the bag as well. But you can stuff just about anything you could possibly need in there. And when you consider how modular this bag is with all of the Velcro and how you can kind of hide the more sensitive things you're carrying, like your passport or anything in that back side pocket, this has become my go-to EDC bag. Whether it's carrying a laptop, whether it's carrying a firearm, sidearm, or a short-barreled rifle, this bag and the accessories available through Nomadic Research should be able to get the job done for you. And so far, I have absolutely no doubt that this bag will stand up to the test of time, which is how overbuilt, sturdy, and stable it is. That brings us back to the pricing, with this bag off the shelf at $329. And then quite expensive accessories on top of that. Like I mentioned, I got the bag, the weapon sleeve, the admin sleeve, and the packing cubes for on sale, plus a discount for about $420. That's still really steep. I don't know. If you really need a bag that is this durable, I'd say this is one to go for. But if you're just looking for an everyday carry that'll get you to and home, to work and wherever you need to go, this one's more of a commitment, I think. And although I do recommend it, I wouldn't turn it down because it's a fantastic piece of gear. I would just make your own decision based on your own financial status. If you can afford this guy, I think it's going to do a great job for you. But if you're kind of stretching your budget, there are a couple other options out there with similar features that aren't quite expensive. Thinking like Vertex and Burla stock options, and maybe even some Mystery Ranch. But for now, I hope this brand does catch on. I hope this video helps them do that. I would really like to get my hands on their 38-liter travel duffel, the TTL, and be able to see what that bag is like. But until then, I'm going to use the crap out of this one. And if anything changes, in my opinion of it, I'll be sure to update you guys. But until then, if you have any questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. And as always, I hope you guys stay safe, have a great day, and try to challenge yourself with something new every day. See ya.